Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last episode, we entered into the Caceres residential area, a group of apartments. Looks like they were quite really comfortable at some point, judging from the remains herein. And we've been reading about the history of the various scientists here as they collaborated with each other to create Cymorphs, a fungal forest, and the Tithonus lab, which seems to be utilizing psionics. And it seems like a great many of these things used bits from the monoliths they discovered in the worm caves that we had seen earlier. And not everything probably went according to plan, judging from our interactions with some of the monoliths ourselves. We discovered that the dude worked here and have also slain a few coil spiders. There's a few left that we'll have to deal with over in the other side of the residential district, and so we're going to get over there and begin dealing with them. And to that end, I don't know why I just quick saved. All I did was load the game. Let's head over there and begin exploring that section of the research labs. And we immediately have more coil spider webs. Ah! And this must be where we were able to climb up earlier, and now we can climb down there with less agility required. I immediately started combat when I saw the greater coil spider walk up. Let's use pre-med and blast it with a plasma beam. Didn't kill it. We'll have to blast it with another. And hopefully that was the only one that will pop over here. Spiders? Can spiders hear? I don't know. I don't think spiders hear. So we shouldn't get more of them investigating what just made that sound. Yes, we see another greater coil spider waiting over there for us. We haven't even investigated... We haven't stepped foot very far into this area. I'm already super nervous. But we'll deal with the spiders. Alright, so we'll deal with the spiders. Let's go ahead and pre-med and blast this one. Good. Was that the only one over there in that corner? Yes, it was. Plasma beam, everybody. I didn't get much use of it. Now I understand how it works, and I'm really glad we have it slotted. Can't set anything on fire with it, to my knowledge, but it does incredible damage. Shame I didn't think about building around it. I would have taken perhaps some ability to crit with it. We do have our focus stems, which do allow us to crit with psionics, but I don't think we need it to deal with a handful of greater coil spiders. Not at least if we're fighting them individually. And yes, we're going to take our time walking up here. I want to detect all of these spider traps. Another coil spider. A normal coil spider. Let's see if it's the only one in there. Oh, well, that did not... Oh, I thought I entered combat, so we're just dead. Okay, we're not dead. That was a huge hit, though, we just took. I thought I was in combat when I threw the grenade. Apparently I was not. This means every single thing has been discharged of energy as well, so that stinks. I'll accept this misclick, effectively. And we'll just heal using bandages. And as for our chargeables, we'll only charge our shield. You can still use unpowered energy weapons. They just don't benefit from whatever energy upgrade they have. And I'll be fine not using the Hux Key's power. We don't even, I think, need to keep it powered, because that's only for the hacking attempts. Now that I stare at this, we don't use any power for our lockpicks, nor for the vent shafts. So we won't power this again. And we haven't really needed the spying endoscope very much, so we won't charge that either. I think we can still use this, we just won't have the night vision, and I don't care about the night vision very much. Okay, we have another greater coil spider walking up. Let's deal with it first. Oh no! Well, my shield wasn't activated, but now it's depowered again. But because it was the only thing we had on us, note that we only took 43 damage, as opposed to taking massive amounts of it. We will need to deal with this spider. Can we maybe deal with it? Well, we're going to have to recharge my psionics soon anyway. I'm willing to blast the snot out of it. Oh, that stinks. So we, apparently being hit with an EMP blast and a fully charged shield brings us to 85% of our health, which is enough that we don't regenerate naturally. Okay, well, let's recharge our shield again. The first time I was here, I seem to recall going through a huge amount of batteries with Garrett, since I kept recharging everything, and everything gets depowered. And by everything, I mean only the things you have equipped in normal mode. I do not believe it depowers anything in your inventory unless it's equipped. Hard mode, it does so. Take all the insectoid saliva. Since we made enough noise to attract the spiders, apparently they can hear. Must have been some sort of evolutionary trait that they had. This also probably means that that was all of them. Let's see if we can actually use the endoscope here. I think we can. We can, and there's nothing in the bathroom. I see the open door, which makes me a little nervous. Also seems a little creepy to me, for some reason. Process plantar fungus, 2 bonding agents, spirit poison. I guess we can apply the spirit poison. Let's see. Where would it have gone to? And we're not eating food here because I anticipated more computer terminals in this area. Welcome, Bianca Helting. Access Inum. Offline, 89 contacts, she knows. Let's start with S. Parkinson. I took a stroll through the forest. It is perfect. Exactly what I need. Thank you. When will you be available for me to stop by and discuss our projects? I would like to order the construction of an appropriate enclosure as soon as possible. I'll be free in about an hour. I'll contact you. Very well. And that's it. F. Manu is next. Hey, Bianca. I got your message. Hello. Yes, I want to talk to you about the forest. Sure. My team and I want to expand the forest westward. Parkinson is planning an enclosure for his cymorphs, so I'm going to need a bit more space to plant some of the other species we've got engineered. What do you need me for? It's the G5 cavern. Oh yeah, I forgot. I haven't been in that part of DC in 5 months. Okay, I'll survey the cavern for you. Tomorrow. Excellent. Can you get me some soil samples while you're at it? I'd go alone, but better to let the expert make sure everything is safe first. I'll take samples of everything. It's what I do. The southwestern section is what worries me the most, however. I reckon. So how's this project of yours coming along? I'd say too well. I'm always expecting something bad to happen. But all in all, I'm very pleased with the progress we've made. The team is dedicated, and luckily for us, since we are all specialized in mycology, no one is likely to get pulled for mutagen work, as it happens to other teams. Ditto here. Yeah, it is difficult to avoid distractions around here, but at least I can count on the whole team. Sure. Alright, you'll hear from me tomorrow once I've completed surveying. Okay, and thank you very much. Us geologists are not as useless as some say. Ha ha ha. Far from it, considering the world we live in. Don't listen to Dyson. He's just... Dyson. He sure is. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye. G. Vasilia is next. Hey. Are you going to the party tonight? Hello. Yes. Why? Just asking. There's going to be a lot of people. People need to unwind. Times are stressful. Will you be coming? Yep. Both Dyson and I. Good. Okay. Just wanted to check that. I hope I didn't interrupt you in your work. No, actually I was just done washing my hair. Currently I'm waiting for Sally to pick up some spore samples I want tested. McKinley? Is she coming to the party? Not sure. I'll ask her when she stops by. No, it is my duty to contact her. Off I go. Ha! Good luck, since she's in the forest. You there? You ask her. Haha, I will. That's it for that. We have 2 logs from S. McKinley. Let's go with the first one. McKinley starts us off. Are you there? Yeah. What took you so long? I'll tell you in person, but I'm here now. Are the spores ready for testing? Yes, I've been waiting for you to pick them up. I'll be over in a minute. Okay. And the second message? You have to come over. What for? What did you discover? Come over, girl, and you'll see for yourself. And that's it. W. Abdul is next. Helting starts us off here. Wasi, is everything okay? Everything is fine. Everything. I heard you talking to yourself. I was thinking out loud. Is everything okay at TL? Just fine. I heard you had an incident there. I don't know who spreads that rumor, but it wasn't our lab. It was the mutagen tanks. It was in the mutagen tanks. I see. If you need anything, let me know and get some rest. Yes. It's a biotechnician's suit, isn't it? Yeah, we don't need another one of those. We have one already. I don't think we're going to need another one. Is that right? No. Well, yes and no. There are areas that still have more toxins, and we have to worry about spores. But the spores we actually want to get infected by, if I recall correctly. Nothing in that bathroom either. Looks like there's a safe in the wall here. Blood on the floor here. Let's check the safe first. Wasi Abdul's keycard. Clearance level 7, Tithonus lab. This is, I think, the reason, really, why we came in here in the end. I don't believe we're going to find any mutagen canisters in here, nor any particular pieces to repair the gate or the like, but we'll need this key in order to access something that we need in the Tithonus lab. The thing about this particular area, Deep Caverns, is that you have to venture through every single location to find the bits and pieces that you need to actually complete the game. Welcome, W. Abdul. Before we access that, I want to check what's inside the bathroom here. Lots of webs, but nothing else. I don't like open doors behind me, so we'll shut that. Access in him. 92 contacts. Only 2 messages archived. Let's check with Jay Dyson to start. Wasi, are you there? And that's it. Dude wasn't able to reach... He never responded back to that. And F. Manu. Wasi, I'm in my room with Dyson. We knocked at your door, but you didn't respond. Are you there? It's been half an hour. We're calling someone to open the door. If they come here, they will separate us, Wasi. I can't take this anymore. I am tired. And I can barely see, and you are hurting me. They will hurt you more. I just want this to end. Peel the skin from your chest now. There is nothing left on your back. I can't. You have to. You are not you anymore, don't you remember? Your body is a prison made of flesh. Get rid of it. I can't. You must. I can't do it. Why can't I just kill myself? I can't take it anymore. Don't cry. Pain is but a small price for your new existence. Your freedom. I am tired. I haven't slept. You will never need to sleep again. You don't need to. You are getting rid of it all. Why can't I kill myself? We don't want that. We don't want your existence to end. You need to remove your flesh slowly. Peel off all the outer layers. What is left is you in your purest form. I can't. It is too late. Just set yourself free, Wasi. God. Why are these psionics in this game evil? Alright, let's step up and use our endoscope. Nothing hostile in here that I can see. small electronics repair kit, and 3 normal lockpicks. We'll check the bathroom as well. And nothing in the bathroom, as usual. Quite a few lockers and a wardrobe in this room. Nothing else. Oh, well, and a personal computer. We'll search the stuff first. Maria Hope's keycard. Deep caverns. Clearance level 9. Mutagen tanks B. Another old diploma. Oddie item. Oh, I am incorrect, viewer. There are mutagen tanks, mutagen reagents here. 3 of them, in fact. We will need those for the mutagen puzzle. Wow. I apologize for getting that wrong. A biohazard suit. Super resistant to acid. Very, 100% immune to bio. We'll take it, even though it weighs a bit. A doctor's outfit. And probably nothing in the bathroom. That there was a safe in this one room makes me suspect there are safes in other rooms too. But we don't have the perception to find any, if there are any here. Welcome, Maria Hope. Let's see who she was talking to. We have F. Austin. Let's start with him. There's 2 messages from him and 1 from G. Dioglash, but Austin's first. And Austin starts us off. I talked to Colonial Salik. More AF troops are already on their way to Mutagen Tank B. Have you talked to Mativ or Gavrilyuk about this yet? No. We have everything under control. A minor incident is nothing to worry about. You said that the first time. And the second. You worry too much, Maria. We are making future here. Crucible is where we are creating new intelligent species. There is bound to be a bump or 2 along that road. They are living beings, and they don't like where they are, but we will fix that soon enough. Like we ever needed our subjects' consent. Oh, like we ever needed our subjects' consent, Austin continued. Hope is next. Things have changed. Especially after you allowed your adopted mutant to shove its nose into everything we do. Watch your words, Maria. Let me tell you one thing, my dear. You are not in a position to make me angry, so watch it. I don't care for how many years we've worked together. Otis will be wherever the hell I want him to be. If he's in the lab, it's because I demand so. If he's cleaning my toilet, it's because I demand so. He is mine. He is the best I've ever made. He is what I want the rest to be like. He is involved in the incidents. Frederick, listen to me. Get rid of him. You trust him too much. Same old story, Maria. Same old story. You'd tear all our work to shreds because of a few issues. Otis will remain as my right-hand man, and that is final, whether you like it or not. That must be the Faceless that we were told about from the Faceless Commander. I think all this happened a few hundred years ago, if I recall correctly, down here in the Mutagen Tank area with Hollow Earth. So it's been quite some time. Might be longer than that, but I think it was only 100 or 200 years. And yes, that would mean that dude is quite old, and he is not the only one who is quite old in Underrail, right? We've seen Wat Pear is another gentleman who has lived quite a long time, as has, I believe, Ezra in Southgate Station. Alright, let's read about G. Dioglash next. Or Dioglash. And Dioglash starts us off. The new group is ready for another exposure at the Crucible. Humans. Our team has prepared the compounds you requested. but I've been informed that our supply of reagents is running low. At this rate, we have about a month of testing unless we receive a new supply. Thanks for informing me, Dr. Dioglash. I will talk to Austin about the reagent supply. One more thing I want to tell you is that Otis was at the control room today again. I will talk to Austin about that as well. Thank you for the information. Should I do anything about it? No, do not do anything. I will be there in an hour or two. Yes, ma'am. And then we have Austin again. I was just informed that Otis was sent to Tartarus, but not as a prisoner. What he is doing there is none of your concern, Maria. Frankly, I grew tired of your nagging. Otis is none of your concern. That is that, then. Whatever happens next, it's all on you. I guess they were set free. And not to their liking. By there, I mean Biocorps. Come on. We brought it with us. We should use the endoscope a bit. Okay, we have a vent in the wall. We have a trap outside this door. We could just walk into it rather than go through the vents, but maybe there's someone in the, like a corpse in the vents. So we do want to go into these and search them. Speaking of searching, we'll search everything else in here too. NF F2500. A compact old-world 7.62mm assault rifle with high burst precision and rate of fire. I am busy trying to upgrade all of these, so we'll take that with us. We should take the advanced repair kit as well, Tim. Oh, hello. A bag. Cryo Shield. This device can be used... so we have a sonic trainer and 2 side boosters. Well, let's go ahead and teach it to ourselves. It is a metathermics ability. That, I think, was the one I had thought of earlier. Creates 5 frozen shards around the invoker. Each time the character suffers a melee attack, there's a 50% chance that one of the shards will block 61 of mechanical damage and be destroyed. Lasts 8 turns or until all shards are destroyed. Yeah, this is... I thought this was this cryogenic barrier a long time ago, but we're not using ice skills, so we're not going to slot it. At least, I'm not intending to. Large plasma cell, a rubber sole, encyclopedia fragment, nothing else in the bedroom. Ooh, should have used my whatchamacallit. And the scope, nothing else there. Another computer terminal. And a desk. Coupons! No! Entertainment leaflet! It appears to be a promotional leaflet for various recreational entertainment activities. It's mostly illegible. 2 oddity points. Welcome, E. Mali. Access Inum. Archive. T. Cox is first. T. Cox starts us off. You did not respond to any of my messages. Didn't read them. I was busy. You did read them, but you chose not to respond. I am sending you Brawin's contact. I believe my work is more important than teaching some kid how to work with mutagen. Austin says otherwise. Could you find someone else to do this? That wasn't my decision. I know nothing. I reckon Austin simply trusts you enough with this. I have a lot of work, Cox. Austin wants me to complete sequences for the next batch of compounds for his subjects, and they are becoming restless. I believe Dr. Austin is aware of all that you're telling me now, and that is why you need an extra pair of hands. Browen might be young and inexperienced, but I'm sure you'll find it. I'm sure you'll fill him in quickly. All right. All right, what? Send me his contact. Good, I will. Oh, I think the last one's a mistake. I think that's supposed to be T. Cox, not E. Mali. All right, M. Hope was next. M. Hope starts us off. Dr. Mali, do you have a moment? For you, always, Dr. Hope. I talked to Dr. Cox about Michael Browen, the young geneticist you were supposed to train. Yes. I was told that Cox sent you his contact, but you never contacted him. Why is that so? I was busy, Dr. Hope. You will contact him today. But Dr. Austin tasked me with a few rather time-consuming experiments. Can't someone else take over Browen for me? Dr. Austin and I already discussed this. He judges you have enough time to train Browen and finish your experiments before the deadline. I understand. Very good. Next, we have a message from Browen. I am really sorry for disturbing you, Dr. Mali, but I've been having some trouble understanding some of the things we talked about today. You are not disturbing me. Tell me what you're having trouble with. Well, so far I have worked only within the realm of classical genetics, and perhaps due to it I am stuck in a particular way of thinking, but I have been having trouble wrapping my head around mutagen compound sequencing, at least some specific things regarding it. You read the material I recommended to you? Some of it, yes, and I have been reading other things, but theory and practice are different. I am sorry, really sorry to be bothering you with the basics, and basics they are, I cannot deny, no matter how advanced it might seem to me. First of all, I want you to slow down and relax. We will need to go through the basic terms again, but let's keep it focused and concise. You will then have it in written form so that you may reference it whenever you need to do so. For everything broader, see literature I recommended to you. Thank you, Dr. Mali. So, from the top, mutagen. What is it? A general term expressing a substance which directly acts upon any organism's genome, changing or mutating the said organism dynamically, effectively transforming its genotype as well as its phenotype, both endo and exo, in vivo, contrary to classical genetic engineering. That is correct. You can stop typing. Let's keep this shorter. We don't need full definitions here. I understand. Okay, so a mutagen changes an organism dynamically. What is a mutagen atom? A mutagen atom is the most basic unit of mutagen. A mutagen atom can be positive or negative, and they are inert on their own, only being effective as part of either a reagent or a mutagen compound. Correct. Again, short and simple. Now, what are you having trouble with? Well, what is the difference between the two? I remember that reagents can consist of both positive and negative atoms, while compounds only from positive. But I need some more clarification on that. I see what you mean. I will not go into details regarding functions of specific atoms, positive and negative, their structure and all that. Obvious reasons. For that, you best study Fernasard's works. Moreover, Nossix. Oh, hey, look at that! More recent phenotype dynamics will also be a very good read. I forgot to include that one earlier. Okay, regarding reagents and compounds. Structurally, reagents and compounds are pretty much the same. In both, atoms are connected to one another in a linear sequence. The main difference being that reagents consist of both negative as well as positive atoms, while mutagens compounds do not. Am I being clear so far? Yes. On their own, reagents are not of much use. They only serve to simplify the compound combining process. We don't want to be working with individual atoms every time we want to create a compound, and it is a different field altogether in any case. The reagents can instantly be turned into standalone compounds even by simply removing the negative atoms from the sequence. We did that today, if you remember. Yes, I do. Solus, Ovid, Io, and a few others. That is correct. Some compounds, as should be clear by now, are only composed of positive atoms. Same linear structure. I understand, but I've had some issues when I tried coming up with sequences for more complex compounds. Maybe I'm just missing something. Okay, for specific compounds that we will discuss in the lab, but in general, keep this in mind. Mutagen compounds can only consist of unique positive atoms. You cannot have two of the same in a sequence. For us, viewer, think of these as sets. If you're not familiar with the term for mathematics or computers, a set is a series of things which are unique. Numbers, for example. If you try to add a number that's already part of that set, you don't get another one of those numbers. It's simply disregarded. So if you have a set of 5 numbers and it's 1 through 5, you try to add another 4 to the set, it doesn't get added. You still have 5 numbers in the set. They're still numbered 1 through 5. This entire conversation we're reading here is an explanation on how to create a compound from the reagents we are picking up. We will need to create a compound if we want to weaken Chort. And I'm just going to go on a limb and suggest that we need to actually weaken Chort before we even step foot into Chort's chamber. However, we will do what I normally do and attempt to defeat Chort without actually doing the mutagen puzzle first. Mostly because I believe there are some reagents immediately outside his chamber, so we're standing outside it anyway when we pick up those final few reagents that we'll need to utilize. Alright, we have even more stuff to read. I gotta use the bathroom as well. Let's see how far I can get. But that is where I have issues. The example I was looking at shows reagents which would, after combining, introduce duplicate atoms into the compound. Negative and positive atoms of the same type will nullify each other when combined. I know that, but I still get duplicates even after the rest have been nullified. And I would basically need to add that one particular reagent because of one of the atoms in the sequence is missing. The rest of the sequence is correct up to that point. Again, you can only have unique positive atoms in the sequence. If a reagent contains an atom that is already present, the combinator, is that right? Yeah, combinator, will simply not accept it, and will only add those atoms that are not in the sequence. Technically speaking, you can add the same reagent again if you need it for that one atom. Say you nullified it at some earlier point and need it again. Don't worry about double positives. I think I get it. Yeah? I feel silly now. Yeah, I rechecked it again and it should work now. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad for bothering you with something so simple. Thank you again, Dr. Malley. It's your first day, Michael. You did good. When I first got here, I had trouble finding Mugen Tanks B, let alone work with a Mugen Combinator. I walked all the way past Warehouse Block 2. I remember. I got strange looks by the geologist working in one of those caverns. Thank you, Dr. Malley. I don't want to waste any more of your time. I will return to sequencing. Better get some rest instead. Let this sink in. We'll see each other tomorrow. I will, Dr. Malley. Thank you again. Guys, I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom. I'm not going to cut it either. So let's let it play. Enjoy the deep caverns music. Oh, sorry about that, viewer. Sorry. It, forgot. Time for some soda as we explore the rest of this place. Move a bunch of stuff out of the way. Okay. Let's keep searching. Residential. Though I don't think there's anything left over here we need any longer. It was the 2 key cards in particular that we need. I forgot we got one for the mutagen tanks that we needed from here too. Might I take this time to actually say that I do like when you detect a new trap that your character immediately stops moving. It can be a little annoying sometimes if you're trying to quickly get through an area and are guessing where to step. But overall, I do like it. It seems like your character would indeed pause when they detect something new. And in particular, it saves you more often than it hurts you doing so. One more computer, but this one is not actually powered on. And it's not powered on. We have a wardrobe. And one final bathroom. That has nothing in it that we care about. Alright, viewer. That does it for residential. Instead of clambering down the way we came in, we can simply leave. We can also kill the rat hounds that we left on the first floor. Technically, we should do that since I don't know what's... I haven't explored all that area, so come on. We'll kill them. I suppose, since as well we're doing so, and since I do not believe we will encounter any more of them, by them I mean coil spiders, we'll charge all my chargeables again. Only if I have to come back up here for some reason again, we have to worry about them, because I believe they do respawn inside this area. And come on, we'll charge all my chargeables. Well, not the hacksaw, but I will charge the endoscope. Oh, I thought there was a place to climb down here? Am I going insane? Was it over here? Yes, it was over here. Okay. Now, we're not wearing our evasion gear, but we still should have no problems with the rat hounds. But there are 2 things we need to do. We need to open the doors so I'm able to actually run around. Okay, and then here we go. One second, everyone. Darn it, I had to cut the recording after all. That makes it difficult. Bills are coming in for all of the medical stuff I have had happen. And, well, doctors deserve to be paid for their time. It's just, my goodness, how do they expect you to do all this if you can't work because of what you're being treated for? Alright, so we can probably be a little brave to start. Let's use Uncanny Dodge. We'll set ourselves on fire. Move up and take... Oh, I can't even take a swing at them. And now Timmy can't do anything. So we'll set ourselves here. Let the fire grow. Perfect. Okay. We're immune to all the fire. They obviously are not. We had... Looks like they took 7 total swings. We were able to absorb 9 of those. Let's now set them on fire with some pyrokinesis. We set 2 of them on fire. Okay, that will do. We'll run down here, and we'll use sprint to run towards the doorway. Okay, and they are not going to give me chase because they don't like any more fire. This is acceptable to me. Because it means I can just wallop them. Is that all you're gonna do? Apparently so. I'd rather not run towards the giant flames that I put down. Oh! 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 I'm not wearing my fireproof gear. We gotta get out of the fire. Oh my goodness. Wow. I forgot. I'm not wearing my my fire suit. I forgot all about that. Let's move over here. Okay. Oh my goodness, viewer. I forgot all about that. We almost died to our own flames there. Okay, how's my boots holding up? Could use a minor repair, but I don't have a minor repair. I guess we don't care. Let's use the advanced patching kit on our boots. Alrighty, what did they have on them? Lots of ancient rathound leather. Let's heal again. Okay. I don't remember there being anything worth finding here, but obviously we're checking. And there wasn't. Okay, so we killed them for no reason. Sorry about that, rathounds. But we'll search this junk that we passed on. Another entertainment leaflet and viewer. That will do it probably for this episode. I'm never sure how long time elapses when I start reading things. But we are probably done once again with this episode. So we'll stop here, having completed the Residuals Residential. So this means we've got the fungal forest to explore, which I think was to the west of the Deep Caverns entrance, and we have Hollow Earth itself to explore. We can probably power off Residuals Residential as well, so we'll do that in the next episode and explore the Iris Core over in the Arc Power Station to start with. So I will see you guys then. Thank you everyone for watching, and maybe I'll see you all in the next one. So take care everyone.